Exercise 22, page 208, January 1996, Journal 2, J2. Lekho. Ready? Start. In modern society, laws made by the state government, the conduct of men principle in their dealings with others, they represent the collective wisdom of the people. The concept of divine sanction animating the law has gradually faded in the minds of men. The enduring and controlling power against transgression, formerly derived from within, is superseded by a sanction from without. The driving force is the rule of law, and not the will of an individual or a group of individuals. Stop. Para. In every political society, it is the law which contributes to its civilized character, but law is the handmaid of social justice, rendering in the interest of society that which according to law is due to the person or persons. Para. There is no infrequently, especially in certain societies, a confusion between the fields of law and justice. Law is the expression of the will of the society. Its virtue or vice depends upon the social conscience at a given time. A bad law is a manifestation of an aberration in the body politic of the conscience of the society. The true function of justice is to keep the scales even between man and man, to adjudicate the merits of the problem in the light not of expediency or ethics but the law, and to render unto him whom the law regards as his desert bearer. We in our country have but our constitution adopted a democratic way of life and erected a canopy of the rule of law, supported by the triple arch of liberty, equality, and justice. Liberty is not in any restricted sense, but liberty of thought, expression, and belief. Equality granted is of the widest character of equality of status and opportunity, and justice is not restricted to adjudication and punishment, but justice, social, economic, and political. Our democracy is not merely a form of government, it is not indeed to be merely a mechanism for exercising political control over the governance of the nation. It is a philosophy of human life, a set of human ideals and attitudes motivating and guiding human behavior. It is a system of values and processes designed to achieve the maximum development of each individual citizen. It is also a mode of life and thought interpreted and directed toward the common good of the people, and an instrument of enrichment of human life as well as of self-government. The measure of its success is the maximum realization of the aspirations, the ambitions, and ideals of the largest number of citizens. To achieve this discipline, devotion to public will, merging of group interest and loyalties into larger. Stop. Thank you.